Hey everyone, Moz here, and welcome to something similar but different. So this is a early access alpha build of a game by the name of Exotic Matter. It runs in Java. You can see at the top there, this is version 0.8.3.229. So I applied for a key from the developer here, and they so very graciously allowed me to grab one. So, Exotic Matter, let's just read some of the blurb from their website. Shipwrecked on an alien planet, light years away from Earth, your primary mission is to survive. Explore the open world of planet Xcylin, I guess, Xcylin, and dive deep into the underground facilities of an extinct race. Discover countless items, weapons, and block types to help you reach your ultimate goal, to get back to Earth and save all humanity in the process. It's Exotic Matter is a single-player sci-fi sandbox adventure game for PC. So, pretty much, cool thing about this, it's very Minecrafty, and I mean, as if you've watched my channel for any sort of amount of time, you'll know that I play a lot of Minecraft. This has a fully moddable engine apparently, so there will be, I guess, community content once it becomes more prevalent. I've played a bit of a game, but I don't think what did I play? 6 minutes. I swear I played for longer than that. Let's start a new mission. I don't think I can change planets or anything. There's only one planet at the moment. Yeah, let's just like randomize some stuff, and we'll hit start. So this is going to generate my world. I'm going to, once I get my mouse cursor back, I'll bring up my recording software so I can see whether this is actually working. As I said, I played for a bit, kind of a little bit puzzle gamey at the start, where you've got to work out how to get out of your spawn area. But definitely, I like the look of it so far, and I can't wait to see the extra bits and pieces that get added to it as it goes along in its development. It's a pretty nifty way of building a planet. Come on, have my mouse back, please. I don't want to alt tab out because I'm not sure what it'll do to the recording. Yeah, definitely played longer than 6 minutes. It would have been probably about an hour's worth. Alright, so 2184. An alien probe enters Earth's atmosphere. It warns that all life will be destroyed, and I missed the last bit. Scientists discover that travelling faster than light is possible with a material only found on planet Xcylin. Probe contains it. The first experimental faster than light drive is built using the probe supply. Scientists and political leaders develop a plan for evacuating Earth. Criterion, mankind's first and only interstellar starship, is sent to Xcylin. Its mission is to recover more of the material necessary to build enough interstellar starships for a complete evacuation of Earth. Read that real quick. Criterion reaches Xcylin, but something went terribly wrong. That's probably not how to pronounce it, but that's how I'm pronouncing it. So here's our game. Just give me one moment to just switch my screens here a little bit. Alright. Time on planet 6 hours, 6 minutes. Work that one out. Alright, so we've spawned in our little pod. There's these little computers around everywhere which we can go and right click, and it gives us a bit of a thing down the bottom. Might be hard for you guys to see it, but this is basically like a list of when these people came out of their pods. So most of them came out on the 4th of the 2nd, 2039. I think that's meant to be, not 12,039. And I'm coming out in maybe August. Looks like some came out in February, one came out in June, and the rest, me, came out in August. These are storage crates. We can check inside them and look for any goodies. And I'm right clicking to do this. All the different pods are here. The switches are pretty cool. If you right click, you'll see right down the bottom left, it's a bit hard to see, it says set new home. So that is now my home area. If I die, I will respawn in that pod. Let's check these ones. Nothing in there. Okay, another computer here. So log origin Kelvin Jacinta. So this is the one that came out in June. Not the welcome I expected. Indeed, no welcome at all. The other nanochambers are empty. Backup unit aside, so it's me. The ship is silent. I must find the logs. Is that it? I think that's it. Not much I can do here, so let's right click and open this door. Right, so we're in a ship. And it looks like even though I've spawned a new world, the ship is basically the same. I did have an issue, and obviously it is early access. When I stood on here, and this is an elevator obviously, and went up the top, it actually clipped me through a wall, so I'm not going to use the elevator. Let's check this one. Portions of the ship walls were weakened in the crash, enough for this puny laser drill to break them. Perhaps the drill will also prove useful out there on the surface. And I guess they're talking about these ones. If only I could find a more powerful model. It's interesting. Got some credits apparently. Nothing in there. Okay, we're getting some stuff here. What's this? A blueprint for a power cell. Okay. Some lights and some ignimbrite. Volcanic eruption residue. You can find this stuff. This stuff immediately below any layer of sand. A typo there. Blueprint shelter wall 1. A blueprint for a shelter wall. Can use this to replicate one if I have the correct components. Some ignimbrite and a frequency chip. Okay. Kind of. As I said, I've played a little bit of this, so I kind of know a little bit of what I need to do. That's for the electronic boards. Is there one back there? Yes, there is, but there's nothing in it. Now, let's check around. So here's our little matter replicator. The idea is you can open this up. You can take your little blueprint, place it in here, and assuming that you have the correct items, you can craft the items that you need. So I'm going to take these and plop them down here for now. Probably going to end up making a chest with these chips in it. Computers, just to try and keep the narrative going. Here's one. I don't have the item blueprints or materials required to get the bulky yellow striped replicator working. In theory, you pick a blueprint, insert the required materials, and the replicator will print what you've requested. Generally how I would imagine a replicator works. Nothing in these boxes. I'm going to go up the end here. I'm going to open the door. Some more ignimbrite. Take that. Some more lights. A few other bits of pieces. What's this? Light block. Oh, okay. Some duct tape. Always handy. There's another computer. Is this part of the ship's damaged, or were the designers paying homage to absurdist architecture? There's an unnecessary several foot deep trough blocking the path to the armory. Speaking of blocking, perhaps I can place a block or two and climb over. So here's your little how-to thing, basically. I haven't found a way of like holding shift, for example, that like you do in Minecraft to stand on an edge. It doesn't seem to be a thing. Here's a chest. We get an emergency drilling laser and the blueprint for it. So I'm going to place this in this number 1. I'm going to move a few more of these things around. Yes, definitely want blocks in my bar there, but got a laser. Now, as I said, I've played a little bit, so I know that I can shoot these. And there's another crate. A few more credits. I don't think I can break the crates, but again, all of these blocks, and then these things. So this has just dropped all manner of stuff. So let's look at my inventory. Pushing I, we've got some of those electronic boards and a few more of these frequency chips. You can break these off if you need some buttons to open doors or whatever. And they have frequency chips. So if I take that one and this one, I should end up with a pair frequency chips. Right. So these are lights that you can break. There's the outside out there. But let's just cruise around. Pick up everything. I think you can shoot these. Apparently you can put money into them if you hold credits in your hand and pick things up. Okay. Now this is a little puzzle. Can't get through the door. But I can do that. And then there's a little bit of a hint here. Trapped again, this time not in a trough, but in a tiny room. The wondrous realities of interstellar exploration never cease to impress. So I know I can do this, and that will open the doors. Break all the things. An access card. So that unlocks the door. I don't think there's anything in here I can break. Lots more things to pick up. Right. I pretty much went around and tried to break just about every piece of breakable stuff that I could. I couldn't see like a power amount for the laser, so I don't know if there's a power level somewhere for it, but yeah, so far I haven't been able to spot one of them. Okay, so this door is broken, we can't open this. But I can get through. I am just going to run upstairs first and just show you guys around upstairs. There is another level up here. There's computers around. This one is like a love letter or something. Okay, not much else in here. Get some bits and pieces. Again, I think I ran around and broke most of the bits to be able to get in and around here, so I don't know. Despite knowing that the criterion is a little more than an experiment, I still struggle to understand why every room is a brain teaser. I'm standing here, shooting my drilling laser through a window at a sensor panel and nothing is happening. So that's that one. So I don't know if that's what I'm meant to do, or whether we can... How many of these do I have? Because I don't think I can place that on there. I've got a lock here though. Do I have... Let's place that in my... That unlocks this door. But that one's locked. I think I used my card up. So I don't think I got into these areas. Oh, so here's something different. What have we got? We got some silver and some duct tape. That's just an elevator. Okay. Noisy thing. Alright. So yeah, I don't believe I got too far in this area up here. I don't... There's got to be something cool in there. Can I? No. And I don't have any more cards. And I don't know if I can place. No, I can't. So this is one of the ones I'm not sure how to get into yet. These are just reports. Widespread communications disruption in Xylin's Atmo. Sites gravitational disturbances. Have ordered more data. Also ordered establishment of repeater stations across the planet's surface in a 200-meter radius. Okay. So yeah, not sure how to get into this room. Feel free to have a shot at it yourself, I guess. There's got to be a way of opening this door that maybe involves that. So I don't know if I can. That's not what I wanted. So I just lost that switch now. Anyway, guess that's that. I'm not getting in there. Not sure if things despawn either. What's in here? Some beverages. Alright, so without further ado, let's head on down. And I'll show you. Let's see if this works. If I die, I die. That's what early access is all about, right? Oh, hello. Can I do anything with these? What about? Let's think about if I have memory chip. Hard-coded with a program. No? Alright. Just because I can. Shoot everything. Lots of little circuits and stuff floating around. I don't know. These single-use ones. I don't know if they're useful for anything. Anyway. So yeah. Pretty cool little setup. Let's go through here. These computers tell you about the thing that happens. Humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial life forms didn't go as expected. Should we have been surprised? The craft, dubbed the Visitor, coasted into the solar system, stopped just short of Luna, performed some kind of scan, and began to disassemble itself. Then you go to the next one. Excuse me. UNSN drone approached the northmost of the Visitor's payload, and the drone operators in Tromso reeled in surprise. Below the alien LED floated a clear panel, covered in some kind of script. White symbols and glyphs. Within hours, images of the text were decoded to reveal a gloss for mathematics in the alien language. Simple arithmetic built up to the farthest reaches of our understanding, written out as if in a giant flat textbook. Second packet was far smaller than the first. It contained merely a set of figures and a pair of counters, still counting up in real time. First figure appeared to be an integer in the tens of billions. Current date written on a galactic scale and in Earth years, we figured. Then followed two coordinates, Earth and another unknown planet, presumably the spacecraft's origin. The final figure was a vector. Something was flying towards us. It was due to arrive in 2043. Okay. This one differed from others. Its first component was familiar. Tablet of data with a strange set of characters and combinators, but alongside the tablet sat a brick of a potent unknown substance, exotic matter we now know as a Vilex. It took months of research and analysing their data to realise Vilex's power, and that the tablet contained a formula for its production. So yeah, this is the whole story of the game in these ones here. And if you look here, that's outside. Star the Fourth. This payload provided a diagram like a blueprint for what we recognised as the engine that powered the craft on its journey to us. The majority of the data seemed to be a programmatic construction file for the engine. Excuse me. Ooh, should I not have clicked then? We'll see whether it updates. I really am going to get rid of some of this stuff while this happens. By this point, cutting-edge machine learning language algorithms had pieced together the majority of the language used by the mysterious race. Those we now call the LEM. Understanding the language revealed that the fifth payload was the most vital, albeit the smallest. Simply provided an annotated illustration depicting their planet, loaded with Vilex, and a dangerous payload making straight for Earth. Our days were numbered. Final LEM payload was the most enigmatic. It featured a giant nested set of diagrams, illustrations, and programming directions. They appeared to be for a yet more massive Vilex-powered engine for uses we couldn't yet understand. Rather than end in the LEM's typical resolved symbol, which punctuated each of their equations, this one featured an altered symbol that we took to mean unresolved. Last bit. Meanings in the stars. The LEM visitor wasn't hostile. It carried information, some of which was urgent. The message was clear. Something bad was coming. This was our only lifeline. The handful of LEM resources and directions would help us reach safety. By 2037, the experimental faster-than-light craft, the Criterion, was completed and departed for its Vilex-rich destination. The assumed LEM homeworld, Xcylin, call it. So that's where we are. And it's not, is it night time? Yeah, it's night time outside. Ooh. So I can't see nothing. Need a light. Do I have a light in my thing? Let's place, I don't know, these here. Is that a light? Yes. Wow. Not a great spawn here. I'm going to, again, as I said before, just dump some of this. I wish I could shift click. That'd be cool. Developers, if you're watching, please enable us to shift click or something to those lines to be able to instantly move things from one to another. Or can I like double click? No. That would be a little better than what's currently the plan here. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. That should be enough. We've got our blocks. Let's build our way out of here. And look around. So apparently you can go down into the world here and you'll find lots of minerals and resources, but the rocks get harder the deeper you go. Or we can head to the surface. Again, I'm just trying to work out how I can that'll do. It's very dark, and I do apologise for that. Oh, there's a terminal out here. And a door. Ooh, new stuff I haven't been to. Let's read it. Tried some of the bulbous, tough-skinned fruit native to Xcylin. I dub it the teal nut. Thanks to my current state of borderline starvation, it tasted just like... Okay. Hiracor's vitae pie. I wonder if do-it-yourself vitae is possible. That would be invaluable. I'm a psychologist, not a chemist, but I managed it. Take 2 pieces of teal nut and add some water. Voila. There could be a market for teal nut vitae back on Earth. But it's still there, if it's still there when I return. If I return. A bit dark there. Right, let's look in here. Because, again, this is somewhere I hadn't been yet. I guess that's that door. Ooh, it's an airlock. Oh, we're in that room that we couldn't get to before. Oh, there you go. What's this one? A class 2 drilling laser. I will take that. Very nice. Might need some parts. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm stuck in here now. Whoa. Maybe me breaking that thing was not the right course of action. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I'm stuck in here. Well, there you go. Game over. But go and check it out. Links will be in the description below if you're interested in the game. I either need to somehow kill myself off, or and I can't, or I don't know. Guess I shouldn't have broken that thing. Anyway, as I was saying, thanks for watching. Go and check the game out, and we'll see you next time. Bye.